Hi, I'm Sanjeevanikusum, and you're welcome to my audio show, Walk with Me. Here I read stories written by me and make you see them through my voice. Come, walk with me into my world of stories. In the category Sanjeevani Stories, I'm going to tell you a story titled Indira Gopal Residence. Papa, yeah, hurry. What's mom doing? Indira is sleeping. Do you want me to wake her up? No, let her take rest. I have just started in Hyderabad. I may reach home by 9 or 10. Oh, come on, Hari. There was no need to worry. Your mom is doing quite fine. She just complained about chest constriction day before yesterday. I took her to Kurnool for checkup. Doctors have prescribed some medicines. Other than that, there is really no reason to worry. Dad cut the call. Hi, I am Hari Prasad. I'm working as a sub-editor in a prominent newspaper. I'm from Narlapadu. It's 25 kilometers from Kurnool district. Day before yesterday, mom had complained about chest pain. I came to know about that this morning when my daughter Deepu was talking to mom on phone. Why had not Dad told me? When I asked him about this, Dad just waved it off, saying, "There is nothing to worry." I don't know why. I had an unstoppable urge to see Mom. I called my editor and told him the whole thing. The editor, Mr. Prabhakar, treated me like his own son. Go safe, Hari. He permitted me to go, didn't even ask how many days I needed. Hari, this time just bring your mom along with you to Hyderabad. We would take them to a good hospital and have all the tests done. Deepu would also get some time with her grandparents, said my wife Preeti. I just nodded and walked out. Deepu is her grandparents' angel. We both dared not say a single word to Deepu in front of Mom. She pampered Deepu like hell, and the little rascal didn't miss a single chance to take advantage of this. My car was running on the Hyderabad-Bangalore highway. It was a journey of 250 kilometers. Could take 5 to 6 hours. This highway was lined up on either side with forest fir trees or gulmohar. All the trees were opulently loaded with stark red flowers that even leaves were not visible. That red color resembled the red sun that rises after a rainy day. Seemed that it had rained early morning. There were a lot of flowers on the road. From a distance, it seemed as if the whole road was covered with red carpet. My first memory of Mom is also connected with this red color. Mom likes red color a lot. I still remember Mom's red sari. I was Mama's boy, never left her even for a minute. I used to tie the endings of her long red sari to my hand so that I don't lose sight of her. Mom has big and beautiful eyes. We never needed much words between us. I could read Mom just in one single glance. My father, Gopal, was a science teacher in Ulindapadu High School. It was just 5 kilometers from our village. He went there by bus every day. I also started my schooling from the same school. I don't know why, even though I was close with Mom, Dad and I shared a different intimacy. There was more freedom with him. Mom was very fond of small children. Every Sunday she gathered all the neighborhood kids and listened Bala Bharatam and later Balanandam on radio with them. I think I was in 4th class. Dad spanked me once. I don't remember the reason, but it didn't go well with Mom. She kept quiet at that moment, but I saw that she was weeping silently and wiping her tears with the ends of her sari. That night, I heard Mom talking to Dad in a loud voice for the first time. "You won't ever raise your hand on Harry again," Mom declared. "Come on, Indira. Boys always need a slapper too. You know how naughty he is." Dad just tried to wave the thing away, but Mom didn't give up. "No, promise me that you won't ever hit Harry again. Tell me if there is something wrong. I would talk to him." "Oh, okay. I won't ever raise my hand on your child. Is that fine?" I don't remember Dad raising his hand ever again on me. After 10th, I joined in college at Kurnool. I still vividly remember that serene evening scene in our courtyard every day when I entered home. Dad had the habit of reading religious scripture Ramayana every day. He would sit in a reclining chair, rendering Ramayana in a soulful way, and I could see Mom sitting close to Dad with her legs stretched in front of her. She used to braid and unbraid her long hair absent-mindedly while listening to Ramayana. I was so much used to see this mundane thing every day that it gave me certain kind of comfort, a secure feeling that everything is fine in my world. I think I was in degree second year. I had some petty fight with some boys in the college. Those boys turned up at home that evening. We all started arguing. Mom came out when she heard the chaos. She tried to talk with us. I was out of my mind. I just shouted, "Mom, just keep quiet and go inside. You don't know anything." Mom was shocked. She couldn't imagine that I was pointing my finger at her. She turned back and went inside the home. Since then, she stopped talking with me. I knew that I behaved very rude and Mom owed an apology. But I don't know, I also kept quiet. A silence prevailed over the house. Mom was not angry with me anymore. Neither I was upset with her, but strangely, neither of us were talking with each other. It was not new to me to understand Mom just by looking into her eyes. It felt like we didn't miss much, not talking to each other. And Mom was always there around me, taking care of me. I could see her in her favorite red sari, and her presence made me feel secure. I completed my graduation. I got seat in mass communication and media in Central University of Hyderabad. I started for Hyderabad. It was feeling strange. I was going away from home for the first time. I was going away from Mom for the first time in my life. Mom packed everything that I needed. We were still not talking with each other, but I could see that she was missing me already. And she could see that I was missing home already. In Hyderabad, it was altogether a different life in university. I got so busy with my studies and freelance journalism that I called home hardly once in 2 or 3 days. Every time I called, it was Dad who picked up the call. But I knew that Mom would be standing behind Dad, trying to listen every word between us. Sometimes I intentionally talked loud so that she could hear my voice. It felt good just to know that she was on the other end of the line. Preeti, she was my junior in university. She was from Karnataka. She was a small chubby girl, so intelligent and still so innocent. I felt so much at ease with her, like I was with someone very close. I got a job as a sub-editor in a prominent newspaper as soon as I completed my MA. Preeti also went back to Karnataka. Her absence created a big vacuum in my life. I realized that maybe I liked her, maybe I loved her. But soon I was lost in the chaos of my journalistic life, and I didn't get much time to think about her. until one day I found her at my doorstep. Hurry, my parents want to get me married to someone else. I just want to marry you, no one else. Preeti declared her decision. It was so sudden that I was dumbstruck. I didn't know how to react. But here was the girl standing at my door who has left her all for me, who really loved me and trusted me. I took her inside my room. She told me that her parents already knew that she had eloped and they were in search of her. The way Pripti was scared, I could guess that we were posing threat from their parents and relatives. I just had no idea what to do. I called Dad, told him everything. Dad was flabbergasted. He got more nervous than me. What if her relatives attacked you, Hari? Dad was shouting. Mom took the phone from Dad. Hari, Mama, we were talking with each other after many years, but it just didn't feel like that. Till then, I was composing myself somehow. But when I heard Mom's voice, I just broke down into tears. I was not afraid, I was just nervous, like a child. Hari, don't worry about anything. We are coming to Hyderabad by morning. Just stay calm. I'm with you. Mom said calmly and cut the call. Yes. Why was I worried? Mom has always been the pillar of strength for me. Next morning, Mom and Dad came down to my room. I was not able to look straight into Mom's eyes. I don't know why. I was feeling a bit guilty. Mom talked with Preeti for just 5 minutes. She is a nice girl, Hari. She would take care of you. Yeah, it was wrong on her part to elope from home. But this is not the time to discuss it. Do one thing. Arrange for a formal marriage in Arya Samaj tomorrow. Her voice was calm and strong, and there was no confusion at all. Next day, Preeti and I got married in Arya Samaj in presence of Mom, Dad, and a bunch of my close friends. Everything went smoothly. Mom and Dad stayed at my room for 4 more days. They found a house for us and set up the new couple in a beautiful home. I don't know how, but Preeti's parents came to know about our whereabouts. They came directly to our home. It was Mom who talked with them, convinced them, and sent them back. Next day, Mom and Dad went back to Nalapadu. I always persuaded them to come down and stay with us, but they didn't agree. Of course, they loved us, but never spent more than 2 or 3 days with us in Hyderabad. Preeti is a modern girl. She finds it hard to go along with Mom, who is very traditional. They both came from different cultures. Even though they never argued even once, I could see the cold calmness between them. Mom felt comfortable in the rural atmosphere, among a lot of greenery and fresh air, and I too couldn't imagine Mom in this concrete jungle of Hyderabad. I had a dream. I wanted to build a beautiful house for Mom and Dad in the suburbs of Hyderabad. A house as natural as Mom wished, and a house where there was everything that Dad needed. I discussed this with Preeti. That's a good idea, Hari. It would be easy for us to take care of them if they are somewhere near us. And Deepu would also get some time with her grandparents, she said. It took me 5 years to accumulate the required funds and start the work. The house is now almost completed, except for the minor things. The initial plan was that I wanted to bring Mom and Dad and give them a surprise. But today, when I heard about Mom's health, I was not sure I wanted to wait anymore. I was just lost in these thoughts and just didn't realize that I had reached almost near to my village. I had reached Ullindukonda. I had to drive just 5 kilometers more along the banks of Hindri River and I would reach home. There were times when this Hindri River was a river in bounty. Now the water levels were so low that one could even see the stones at the bottom of the river. It was almost 10 o'clock in the night by the time I reached home. As soon as I stepped into the courtyard, I heard the familiar sound of bells from the cowshed on the left side of the gate. It seemed that Radha, the favorite cow of Mom, had realized that I have come home. Dad came out hearing the ringing of bells. I have always seen a cow in that cowshed since I opened my eyes. Many cows came into that shed, but the name was always Radha. Oh, hi Harry. Why are you standing at the gate? Step in, boy. Get freshened up. Your mom is setting up the dinner table, Dad said. I just smiled and entered in home. I had a urge to see Mom first, see that she's all right. I went straight into kitchen. Mom was not there. Mom? I called out. I turned back and saw Mom standing at the other door of kitchen carrying the plates. Hurry, you might be hungry. Come on now, let me serve you some hot food. Mom looked at me just once and walked towards the dining table on the other end of living room. I followed her. Dad too came there and pulled a chair close to me. Mom served the dinner. I wanted to ask many things, but couldn't say anything more than, How are you feeling now, Mom? I'm feeling quite fine, Harry. Oh, it was nothing. I just felt some constriction around the chest. And your dad made so much of fuss about it, as always. Finish the dinner and go to bed. It's too late. We can talk tomorrow. Mom waved the thing off, as if there was nothing wrong with her health. But I could see that everything was not quite fine with her. I could see that she looked exhausted. There were black circles beneath her eyes, and her eyes lacked sparkle. After dinner, Mom made my bed and went into her room. I sat with Dad in the open courtyard. Dad, please convince Mom to come with me to Hyderabad. I want you both to undergo all kinds of tests once. It would assure me about your health. Can you understand how much it scares me to see Mom like that? Okay, Harry. I would talk to her in the morning. Now go to sleep, dear. Dad stayed back in the courtyard to read Gita, as was his habit every day. I went into my room, but couldn't sleep. I walked into Mom's room. She was sleeping on her side. I stood there for a while. I don't know how Mom woke up and looked at me. I started walking out of room as if I had some unfinished job. Sit down, Harry. Mom made space for me and patted the bed, asking me to sit beside her. I sat close to her. Harry, I'm all right, dear. Why do you worry so much? There's no reason, really, Mom said, caressing my back. Mom, please come to Hyderabad along with me tomorrow. I have already taken an appointment in the hospital. Even if there is nothing to worry, I want to be assured. Unknowingly, I was twirling the end of Mom's sari around my fingers, as I did in my childhood. Just then, Dad also entered into the room. You know well, Indira, Hari never compromises when it comes about you. We are starting for Hyderabad along with him tomorrow morning. It was so rare to see Dad taking one-sided decision. He always took Mom's opinion. At the same time, Mom also always respected his wish. Well, okay, Hari, we would all start for Hyderabad tomorrow. Now go to your room and have some good sleep. You must be utterly tired. I felt so relaxed. I went to sleep peacefully. Next day, Mom handed over Radha to our aunt, who stayed nearby, and we all started for Hyderabad. Now it was Deepu's time. She declared that she won't go to school as long as her grandparents are here. She played all kinds of childish pranks on Mom. Mom still had long and beautiful hair. She allowed Deepu even to try her braiding talents upon her. Sometimes Deepu would make a ponytail and sometimes she would put a hat upon her head and ask Preeti to take their pictures. It's such a beautiful sight to watch all my family together. How so peaceful it felt. I started feeling insecure about Mom staying so far in Narlapadu. I was still feeling guilty that I was not there with her when Dad took her to hospital. I decided that I won't let her to go back. The new house was also near to completion. The other day was Sunday. I took Mom, Dad, Preeti and Deepu on a long drive. Mom and Dad didn't know that I have built a house for them and that I was taking them there. After an hour, we reached to the new house on the outskirts of Hyderabad. I was happy that I had really built a big house and made sure that it was to the taste of Mom and Dad. There was a lot of open place around the home and a big courtyard. We all stepped inside. Mom was looking at the house in awe, as if she was looking at some old familiar dream. Oh, it's such a beautiful house, Hari. Whose house is this? She asked. Indira, look at that. There's a kids' school some distance away. Can you see that? There would be no dearth of kids for kid lovers like you here. Dad pointed out to kids' play school behind the house. Granny, come with me. I will show you the shed for Radha. Deepu pulled Mom by her hand and took her to the left end of the courtyard where I had built a shed for Radha. Mom was surprised. She turned and looked at me as if she was understanding the whole thing, but still couldn't believe that it was true. I took Mom's hand. Come on, Mom, let's go inside. Mom quietly walked with me. Preeti and Dad were walking behind me. On the right side of the door, there was a granite nameplate on which these words were engraved in gold color. Indira Gopal Residence. I could see that sparkle in Mom's eyes again when I looked at her. Even to this day, we don't need much words between us. I could see that Mom had liked the house. We all went inside. They visited every single room holding hands. They stopped at the prayer room which I had built exactly to the taste of Dad. They both sat down there on the floor and looked all around with content and happiness. I still had a small doubt if Mom would agree to come down here, leaving her village, Narlapadu. When would you bring Radha here, Hari? You know well, I can't live for long without her, Mom said. Preeti touched my shoulder. I just smiled and turned away my face. It was embarrassing to show them the tears that were welling in my eyes.